All right, Fileviners, today's fiber, we're going to talk about why accountability is the best policy. Let's start out with the fly ball error, right? You've got the three players running after a fly ball for the game, all of them running at full speed together from different directions, going after that ball, and somewhat miraculously and simultaneously, they all three stop as the ball goes right in and falls right in between each one of them. Terrible error, the game's lost, the world ends, right? Well, they've got a problem there. It's called task ambiguity. Let's talk about that. Ambiguity and accountability are at odds, like light and dark. When there is light, dark is dissipated, dark disappears. Accountability can only exist when ambiguity is eliminated, right? So specifically with task ambiguity, we've got three legs on a stool, right? The first being the task needs to be identifiable. You need to know what is the task that needs to be done. The second leg, when. You need to know when the task needs to be completed or initiated. Third, you need to know and identify who the task is expected to be done by. Now let's look at it with the fly ball analysis, right? They all know what needs to be done. They all need to catch that ball and win the game. They all know when it needs to be done. They need to do it before that ball hits the ground. Well, what's the problem with the fly ball error? You've got the third leg of that stool doesn't exist. No one's identified who it is. So what happens when those outfielders are running towards the ball? One of them calls it, then that person catches it. So then it's identified, all three legs of the stool, the what, the who, and the when. Fileviners, you want to catch the ball. Whenever you set a task, make sure that you identify the what, the who, and the when. Additionally, one of the things about ambiguity, let's go back on that. Ambiguity creates stress. When somebody doesn't know what they need to do, let's talk about those outfielders again, running towards the ball. They know two of the legs, they know the what and the when they don't know the who. Or somebody may have a task to do, they know what they have to do, they know that they have to do it, but they don't know when it's due. All that creates stress. This isn't just people on your team though, you're talking about your clients as well. If your clients don't know what's expected of them, don't know what they're supposed to think, that's when ambiguity rears its ugly head, and then you end up dealing with client issues. They're not happy with your product no matter how great it is, just because they don't know how to take it. They don't know what's expected of them for themselves. So with that, Fileviners, let's get rid of ambiguity in every place that we can so that accountability can thrive. Accountability, it is the best policy. Thanks, Fileviners.